gamers, what's going on? My name is Stando TV, and let's talk about the Nintendo Switch. Of course, the Nintendo Switch event happened last week, and a lot of things came out of there that some were good, some were disappointing. Let's talk about the good. First of all, we found out that the system is launching this year. It's launching a lot earlier than a lot of people expected it to. It's going to be releasing on March 3rd, which is pretty awesome, and it's going to be launching alongside of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild looks amazing, of course. I can't wait to get my hands on it, and I think that it's going to be an amazing game, for sure, no doubt. But unfortunately, the rest of the launch games are kind of weird and different. You got 1-2 Switch, of course, and you've got like the ARMS game. You've only got like 5 launch titles, and then we get the rest of the games, like the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Edition. It comes out in like April, and then you've got Mario Odyssey, Super Mario Odyssey, that comes out in holidays, probably November or something like that. And you got Splatoon that comes out, Splatoon 2 that comes out over the summer. I mean, it seems like we're going to have just a week here of Nintendo trickling out the games again, you know. And then the third-party games, it's not quite what everybody expected. You're going to have Skyrim. It's not the special edition. It's just plain old Skyrim from 2011. You've got, let's see, what else? You got Xenoblade 2. That looks interesting, but it's still early development. So I think a lot of the third-party support, like, people want to develop games for Nintendo Switch, right? But they're not going to do it if the Nintendo Switch isn't moving consoles. So if there's no hardware out in the wild, third-party developers aren't going to develop for it. For example, FIFA is the only game EA is working on right now. We're talking about, for real? FIFA's it? I mean, but I'm sure when there's more hardware out there, that people will develop for it. That's one of the things I didn't like, is right now there's just no promise of third-party support being on the system. And I know a lot of people say, well, that's what you got PlayStation 4 for, and that's what you got your PC for. Yes, but listen, this is a unique system in that I can take my AAA third-party games on the go, and that we've never really had that before. I mean, you could say that third parties have made specific stuff directly for 3DS, but not to that AAA home console version of the game on the go. We've never really had that before, unless you count the Nvidia Shield, and even it was limited at the time. So the promise of what the Switch can do is amazing. For example, if Red Dead Redemption 2 comes out this year, and yeah, it looks great on the PlayStation 4, or it looks great on PC or whatever, that's like the ultimate edition to play. But there's a watered down type, not so pretty, but it still runs pretty good on the Switch that you can take with you. Dude, I'm sold on that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's got me sold on this machine. I really want one just for that reason alone. And I think that Nintendo will be very successful if they market it that way, right? So if they say, hey, this is where you can get this is where you can get Mass Effect Andromeda on the go, you know, because who has a lot of the time is, you know, to play RPGs in front of the TV sometimes, you know. It'll be a lot more convenient if I can take that RPG with me everywhere and just keep dropping in, dropping out, dropping in, dropping out. I think it's going to be an amazing thing, okay, for specifically that. And that's what's got me so excited about the Switch. Some of the other things about the Switch that have me turned off, you know, their service, I'm not too sure about it. Like, their service, first of all, you got to download an app to your mobile phone, and their service is ran through your phone, and then you tether it to the console instead of just everything being packed into the console. Like, I shouldn't need my fucking phone. at all to communicate with my friends or to access their service. And what kind of content are they going to have on their service? Because if they're, you know, you got PlayStation, and sometimes I feel like paying for the PlayStation Plus, and then a lot of times I wonder why I am paying for the PlayStation Plus. I'm one of those guys, you know. I'm still on the fence about paying for PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live, because I think that, and you know, their servers have definitely gotten better for multiplayer, but sometimes their game offerings aren't all that appealing, or stuff that I'm into. So I mean, I guess I save money on discounts by buying digitally, but then a lot of times I don't want to buy digitally because I want a physical copy of the game. I don't know. I've always been on the fence about these services, but Nintendo specifically, you know, they're giving away one ROM a month for free, but then at the end of the month to take the ROM back. At least with the PlayStation or Xbox Live, I get to keep the game. You know what I'm saying? It transfers, like PlayStation Plus transfers from the Vita to the PlayStation 3 to the PS4 to the whatever PlayStation product comes out next. Since Nintendo's online service first was realized on the Wii, it has never carried over console to console. So if I bought Super Mario on the Wii, I had to buy it again on the Wii U. And so do I have to buy it again on the Switch? You know what I'm saying? I'm just, how much content is there, and what are they really offering? I mean, are they offering, and how many games are going to be multiplayer on the Switch? You know, third-party games, a lot of us will play the third-party games. I mean, we'll probably buy them twice, a lot of them. But how much multiplayer online games are we going to be buying on the Switch? I mean, I can think of Mario Kart, but Mario Kart, I don't need to play online. I can just play next to somebody on the couch. I can just hand off a controller, and that's a lot more fun and appealing to me than playing online sometimes. For that, now because it's not like a Forza or anything. It's not like, you know. So I don't know. I don't know that I've played that many multiplayer Nintendo first-party games online ever. I don't think that's ever been a case. Of course, you know, they got Splatoon and Splatoon 2, but you know, it's not really my thing. So I don't know. I'm on the fence about Nintendo being a pay-for service for online stuff. So weak games lineup and very sparse year for it, and then the Nintendo Pay service, all that stuff has got me kind of, you know, I don't get it, don't care. But as far as the, you know, the system itself and the games that are coming out, I am excited for and I want to play. I'm probably not going to get this system at launch. In fact, I can tell you, I'm not going to get this system at launch. This is something that I'm going to sit on and see how it develops and stuff. I definitely want one, but I definitely want a true experience to be there before I put my money on it. So I'm probably going to wait until the holiday or early next year, 2018, to see if this is going to be the system for me before I fully commit to putting $300 down on a system plus a game. That's another thing. A game's not coming with this system, and it seems that it's a little. We know it's less powerful than the Xbone, and we know it's going to be less powerful than the PS4. So why is it the same price as the base models of those? Why isn't it like $50 cheaper? You know, I think they would have nailed it out. But I think it can still be successful at $300. And I'm really looking forward to it. The peripherals, man, those are some expensive peripherals. We're talking about $70 controllers, a $90 dock. I think those things are kind of ridiculous, but that was another down thing. I had a lot of time to sit on this about my thoughts on the Nintendo Switch, and so I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. I'm gonna wait probably to this holiday season or early next year to see how well it does before I decide whether or not I'm going to put my money and invest into it. But what are you guys going to do? Are you guys excited about the Nintendo Switch? Have you already pre-ordered your system? You know, they're expecting this thing to sell 40 million units by the end of 2020. And if they do that, that's 3 times the amount as the Wii U. So surely third-party developers will be like, oh yeah, we got to put some games on this bitch, and so maybe that'll work. We'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully it does, and hopefully it'll be that AAA experience on the go, and that will be awesome. But what do you think? Let me know that in the comments below. And remember, guys, that I love your face, and thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. We'll catch you next time. Have a good one.